Hello, hello. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my late review, okay, for Growing Up Hip Hop Season 5, Episode 3. Okay, it is almost 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, let me get this done because a couple people been asking for it. Nobody asked about me reviewing Sisters or The Oval, so I think I'm done reviewing that show because the views and the revenue don't match up. So I ain't doing that no more. Anyway, but let's get started on this particular video. If you have not done so already, please come on to subscribe to my channel. Connie JayBird, dun. Okay, it's late and I don't have a voice to do all that. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. So you follow me on Instagram or Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. Thank you to Janelle from Vegas. One of my JayBirds sent me some things in the mail, and she sent me these and another pair of ears and some magnets, whatever. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all know my P.O. box. Send me stuff if y'all want to. And it don't have to be stuff. You can send me a letter or whatever. My P.O. box is in the description box below. Okay, let's get it started with the foolishness that is growing up hip hop. Look, I don't know how much I can take with this show. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? We see JoJo, Lil Twist, Lil Easy, and Boogie all meeting up or whatever to have a conversation. And they playing pool and chit-chatting or whatever. And they talking about Romeo. I am tired of hearing about Romeo. It seemed Romeo was off the show. Let him be gone over there in Iceland or Switzerland or Amsterdam or whatever cold ass country place he's at right now. Let him be over there. Leave it be or whatever. So, they bring up how JoJo just tells them what happened. Because the guy like, what happened at the party? Why was, what was up with you? What was going on or whatever? So he brings up how, Romeo stopped talking to Angela. How, Angela was reaching out or whatever. He was not reaching back out. He stopped talking to her. But he then went to Vanessa and said, this or that or whatever. And he felt some things he said was making it seem as if Angela was a hoe. Okay, when he don't like what she wearing on Instagram, and he don't like, who she talking to and all those things or whatever. And truth be told, as a brother, that's how he should feel. Okay, as a brother, that's how he should feel. Now, as a brother, I also probably would have wished he would have punched Romeo in the face, but I digress. That did not need to happen. You know what I'm saying? He brings up how I knew Romeo had fake tendencies after, SJ's father passed away or whatever. And he went to Angela, like, I'm going to be there for you. Whatever you need as a friend, I'm here for you. Okay, I'm going to be here. And he wasn't ever there. Okay, he wasn't ever there. And I've heard other folks say, why didn't she ask Bow Wow? She didn't ask Romeo for shit. That boy came over and said to her, I'm going to be there for you. Whatever you need, I'm here. And he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was with us. Or whatever. He said, I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes. He wasn't shit or whatever. Now, Boogie, I don't know why anybody's shocked. Okay, Romeo has been this way. He don't really talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? He don't answer my phone call. So I'm not surprised at, how he acted. He it's a bunch of bush, but I'm not surprised at doing it. And I feel like I'm not either. Romeo has always kind of separated himself from them. You know what I'm saying? Even when he would go to events or whatever, he would pop up and leave. But he would have stuff and they would all go to his stuff, and then he kind of wouldn't all the time go to their stuff or whatever. He would say, I gotta work, I gotta go here, I gotta go there. I agree. You know what I'm saying? I do agree with it. So, they then all notice how Romeo has unfollowed all of them on social media. Now, Romeo said in the last episode how I unfollow everybody because, Beyonce, look at Beyonce's IG, look at Oprah's, they don't follow anybody. But Romeo at that point in time was still following 200 people, at least on IG. So I think he didn't unfollow everybody. He unfollowed particular people. Anyway, so, Easy, I can't believe he unfollowed me. We we homies or whatever. I said, look, Easy, calm down, bro. And they are like, it's simple, but that's who he is. I feel like maybe Romeo was just trying to leave the show. And he let me just burn all my bridges and leave the show. And I feel like no one should bring him up after this episode. After this episode, no one should bring him up. Because after this episode, everyone has talked about it and don't need to talk about it anymore. Okay? Let Romeo be over there with whoever else doing whatever else and doing. I don't care. He came out with a new song. I ain't like it. I didn't. Anyway, so, JoJo Lee, fuck her, me up. I said, girl, I would say the same thing. It was me. So we then see TT and Tyran meet up in the park, okay? Tyran out there working on his fitness. Now TT walked up, okay, in workout clothes, and her and Tyran hugged, whatever. It's like, you see how big my butt's gotten? TT got her ass done, okay? And this is no tea, no shade. This is not, body shaming her, but I feel like she brought up, look how big my butt's gotten, as if she been working out and her butt got bigger. No, she got her ass done, okay? That's her ass right there, okay? But this is her ass before, okay? I went to her IG to look, looking like something ain't right. So the first picture of her on the show, that's the butt where she said, look how big my butt's gotten. That butt was done, okay? The picture of her in this swimsuit on the other corner, that was pretty. She just posted like a week ago. When people who are thin gain weight, rarely is it always only in their hips and in their ass. That's what happens when you get your ass done, okay? And usually, you can't bring up how your ass look and not expect someone to say, well, that ain't the ass she had before. It looked like her ass was, she was always a petite girl, always in shape, but just very, very petite. I'm like, you got your butt done. Why don't you say I got my butt done? I'm like, who cares? Because them thighs is extra, okay? Extra, extra, read all about it. And I feel like TT body was perfect before, but I mean, if she wanted a bigger butt, she probably got a fat transfer. I don't know where she got fat from because she was so thin. But yeah, she said, look at my butt, and I did. I'm like, that's a new butt. A painful butt. A butt that I'm guessing is still trying to heal. Because she ain't do not damn push up, not damn pull up, not damn nothing. But she looks great. Anyway, so Tyran tells TT, girl, Sam wants to propose to Egypt at his show in a couple weeks. So he went to the pawn shop in Vegas. He got a pawn shop ring, and we can't believe it, okay? I tried to stop him. He don't want to listen to me, okay? He wants to propose to her, and I think it's a bad idea. Me and Boogie was there, and he gives her the whole rundown. And she is shocked. I cannot believe this. They should not get married. They're not ready yet. Like, who gets a ring for a pawn shop? Many people get rings from pawn shops. That's why pawn shops sells rings, okay? I mean, he didn't get it from a crackhead on the corner. If you can't afford, for, you know what I'm saying, every kiss begins with K, or Zales, you know what I'm saying, if you can't afford that or whatever fancy jewelry store, you go to the pawn shop, okay, go to the pawn shop. I wouldn't. I don't want not nan do ever getting me a ring from a pawn shop. Just, if you can't afford a ring to where you have to go to a pawn shop ring is still someone else's ring. I don't want them spears on my hand. Just get me a bottle of water. I like water. Give me a good water bottle. Give me a good tumbler. Okay, give me a real good tumbler cup. You know what I'm saying? And put some dollars in it. Where them dollars at? Anyway, so Tyran said how he feel like, you know what I'm saying, they should not get married for like at least a year. I don't know what's going on or whatever. But he also brings up how we can't go in there guns ablazing like, don't do it. No. It's like, we have to be subtle. Okay, because the last time they went and they tried to elope, we can't do that. We got to just think about it. Think about it. So they say, Gigi said, I think Egypt is just digmatized. I think she's just digmatized, whatever. So she's confused. Yeah, you do know girls get digmatized. Girls do get digmatized. They really, really, really do. I don't want to. I don't want to think about that. But your sister's digmatized, okay? And then TT feel like they should not get married until they have at least their own income. I don't see how two people who don't make their own money and live in the house somebody else paid for wants to get married. Who gonna pay for the wedding? Well, I mean, of course, her people or whatever. But how y'all gonna sustain life? I feel like Peppa don't have enough money to support herself, Egypt, and Sam. I think eventually somebody else gonna have to get a job. I'm just saying that is what it is. So they decide they're gonna go talk to Peppa. Peppa has a show coming up, so we're gonna go talk to Peppa. And if she don't listen, we'll then go talk to Tretch. I said, ooh, to talk to Tretch first is what I would say. We then see little Twist and Boogie talk. Boogie. Is it Boogie or Booby? Boogie. Boogie talk. Mainly little Twist is an interesting person. I don't have his picture, whatever. He's always on a high vibe. Like, I feel like he's always just floating on the cloud of the best marijuana, okay? And he is kind of, man, I just be chilling, man. I'm like, he's so calm. so cool. So I'm like, okay, it's almost aggravating, but not aggravating or whatever. But I can dig it. Anyway, he said he's working on some new music. He said some song that Chris Brown is on or Lil Wayne is on. I said, okay, you've been working on some music for a long time, my brother. Let's see if it ever comes out. He then asked Boogie, well, where Romeo at? When you at the going away party? He's gone, Twist. Okay, but I get they're having everyone speak about how he left. Okay, and then be like, he just disappeared. Like he caused all the drama and then just disappeared. He also brings up, how we always support him, but he really ever supports us. Like every time we ask him about, work with us on one thing or the other, well, God said, the time it gotta be right because God, he always use God as a reason. That's why he can't work with somebody. Twist in and say, well, I know crackheads who do that. I know plenty of crackheads who use God as a scapegoat. I say not crackheads. Lord Jesus, there we go. Anyway, Boogie then brings up how his daddy and his sister is going through it because his older sister Ava, was his older sister or younger sister? I think it's younger sister. Ava filed suit with her mama against Dame Dash. And so Boogie feel like, I don't know, which side to pick or whatever. I can't say my sister wrong or whatever, but I also heard my dad's side, so I don't know what side to pick. And Twist had the most logical advice. He said, you need to be the best big brother you can be to your sister, but also still be, a son to your father. And let the chips fall where they may. I said, oh, but that's very, normal to say or whatever. He then said that his sister, that Ava, Boogie's sister, is cute, and how they would be a cute couple. And he was like, nah, hands off, not happening. Plus, she's a man. I'm like, Twist, I don't think you even on a level to want to date somebody. I feel like he would forget they there. That's just me. Anyway, we then see Egypt and Sam at her mama house that she's paying for. And look at this. Look. This looks like a crack den, okay? I'm just saying. And I'm a person where I also like minimal thing. Like when I move, I do want a room. Like I don't want the dresser in my room. I want my room to be just my room will be either for sleeping, relaxing, or sex. I don't want nothing else up and around. But this looks like crackhead bear because it's a bear, but there's other weird stuff around. There's one pair of boots in the corner. It's a boppy pillow. Well, that's a traveling neck pillow. I'm like, are those crayons? Do y'all have kids? He has children. I wonder if his kids be there. Oh, your kids is messy. Anyway, but I'm like, why he just put a shirt on, brother? I just don't like him. You know what I'm saying? It's something about him that seems suspect in my opinion, okay? Because look how he was. Look at this. Look at this. This is how he was sitting there at first, okay? This in some sunglasses, okay? Just, girl, just using people. Anyway, he playing video games. She bring up how she going to see my mentor on the tour or whatever. And, he like, yeah, you, your brother, and your fake sister. Call him TD her fake sister. I'm like, well, first of all, TD is a real person. Okay, she's not fake. And I don't think TD's ever said to be Egypt's sister. She came in like a cousin. I still don't even realize or remember if she's actually related to anybody. I think she's just Pepper's friend, but I don't care. Anyway, he brings up how I'm always having to defend myself against TT. Well, because you don't work, you don't bring in any income, and no one sees what you're there for. You haven't helped Egypt's career, okay? And so it's like, what are you there for? If all you're there to do is just be there and take up space and air, what are you there for? We're wondering, okay? Because again, he does not work. I think he's supposed to be an artist, but I'm like, I don't get it or whatever. Anyway, Egypt said, TT has always had an issue with me and Sam ever since we got together, and I don't know why. Like her reasons just don't make sense. It's because no one understands what he trying to do in life, and he seems like Egypt to me shows her immaturity when she can't see the reason people don't agree with her and Sam. It seemed like he found you, lucked up that you liked him, and then he's been holding on to your life ever since then, and he's using you as a come up. I'm not saying that means he does not care for her, because he cares for her, but he's also caring for her as he's using her as his come up. Period. Just gonna say that. We've heard more about him having a show in his band. We don't know what Egypt is. What is she doing? Is she in school? Is she working on music? A clothing line, a hairline, a wig line. What is she doing? We don't know. We know what he's doing though because he's using this as his platform, which is what she should have been doing. But she's young and she's just stupid in the mind. Anyway, she brings up how, well, I'm happy to see my parents and performing together on this tour. You said we have moved past my mom accused my dad of talking her out. I'm looking like, oh, that's wonderful. It's always a good thing when the parents are getting along and dad is no longer choking out mom. Okay, we're going to say that. Anyway, Sam ain't going to the show because he's got his own show coming up, girl, I guess. And he brings about he does not want to be looked at as he's in Egypt's shadow. And I say, but Egypt ain't did shit. She don't have no shadow yet. She hasn't done anything. Her parents had sex and had her. She don't have no shadow for you to be in. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. I get what he meant, but I'm looking like, girl, back. You know what I'm saying? He then brings up how he wants her to respect he deserves. Well, why do you deserve respect as a genuine human being, yes. But it's not as if you came into her life and like fixed something, or have you fixed a sink? Have you washed some dishes? Have you fixed a broken window? Have you fixed a flat tire? No. You want respect simply because you are around. That ain't how it go. Okay, people have to earn respect. Period. I don't care what anybody says. Egypt brings up how I've been in my parents' shadow my whole life. Now that's true, but I feel like you're not in their shadow as if we are waiting for you to be the next Tretch or Peppa. We're not doing that. But I am wondering like what is because she's 20. But at 20 you may not know what you want to do in life. So girl, I don't know. But I'm looking like both of y'all talking about shadows when y'all ain't did shit. Anyway, Egypt leaves to go to the airport or whatever, and he don't even stop in his game to walk her to the Uber. Girl, I'm like, she taking an Uber, and then you didn't go. How did you know the Uber didn't kidnap her? You did not stop your game or pause your game to even properly say, all right, but look. When dude when anybody I'm with leaves my presence, you have to acknowledge and leave my presence. Eye contact, a hug and a kiss. Holla at you later. Okay, I need that because if not, it's like it's a dismissive thing. I feel like he's dismissive to where he doesn't really give her the attention she needs. He would not stop, girl. I was like, you old punk ass boy, and I hate when anyone does not walk the person to their car. I have never had a dude not walk me to my girl. Anyway, at the show for Peppa, whatever, we see Tyrion is there each episode with TT, and TT wants to get Peppa alone so she can tell, she can tell Peppa about Sam wants to propose. So TT gave a code word for Tyrion to take Egypt about the room, okay? And so they do that or whatnot. And so, Peppa and the girl talk. Now, for the most part, she's like, you know what? Sam wants to propose to Egypt. Peppa had no response. Her face didn't move, her eyebrows didn't move, her wig weave didn't blow in the wind, nothing. And she's like, so this is where you react. Or that's your reaction. She's like, oh yeah, this is my reaction. It was actually she didn't hear it. She then go on to hold on. Well, getting engaged doesn't mean they're gonna get married. Which is true. But still, why do you think he's a good person for your daughter to marry? You know what I'm saying? She then bring up, well, at least this time they didn't try to elope. Because last time they wanted to elope, but this time they didn't do that. I'm looking like Peppa. She then say it is not me to interfere with this. You know what I'm saying? He's come a long way. And I'm like, Peppa wants them to get engaged? Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. And so, when Titi brings up, well, he bought a ring from a pawn shop. And then it's like, me and Tretch, we didn't have a ring. We got tattoos. But the tattoos covered up now, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, but y'all had a $1 million wedding. So, what is he like? She's like, is your age that he doesn't have any money? She's like, yes. Like, how is he or she going to sustain themselves? And this people need to be self-sufficient, and he don't seem self-sufficient, and neither does Egypt. I'm gonna say that right now. And God forbid anything ever happens to that girl parents, how would she? Well, then she might get trust fund money, but I feel like you still need to be able to make your own money. Period. Because this show ain't gonna last forever. And Pep, again, don't make enough money to support her and Egypt and that boy. It just doesn't happen like that or whatever. Anyway, Pepper like, I feel like she questioned my parenting skills. I raised Egypt to know she act like I didn't raise her right. Well, I mean, look at who she picked. This is her first dude, and you just like, oh, okay. The first dude is okay. No. She then said, I raised her to know how to pick a man. You know what I'm saying? She knows how to not be with an abuser. And she knows this. And she knows abuse isn't just this or that. And Titi said, you acting like because he don't beat her, that means he's a great catch. I said, girl, please say that. You cannot say the reason that he's okay to marry your daughter because he don't beat her. I'm looking like, well, what else does he have? Besides, he does not beat her. And then Pep said, well, I can't say anything because I've been divorced 3 times. This is my thing. If you have been divorced 3 times, how do you know your daughter is not picking up your same bad traits? And this could be her divorce number 1. But I digress. But again, Pepper not breaking up nothing. She done with that or whatever. Vanessa and Asla meet up. I didn't care. I gave 0 fucks about it at all. They sat there and talked about Romeo, whatever. He was online posting this, and girl, the post he made wasn't even that bad because he put a hashtag, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Man, fuck Romeo, fuck them all. Okay, Romeo, Angela, Vanessa, Bow Wow, Lil Fizz Pop, everybody. Okay, fuck them all. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? The only good thing that Vanessa told Angela exactly what Romeo said versus JoJo kind of, you know what I'm saying, giving Cliff Notes version what was said or whatever. And so now Angela at least knew exactly what he said. But I'm like, he gone. So again, after this episode, no one should bring up Romeo. Period. I'm gonna say that right now. Vanessa said she wanted to hook Angela up on a date. She's like, girl, dating is dry earth. Ain't nothing out here, girl. It ain't nothing out here. Nothing. Girl, these little dates is some bullshit. Anyway, so she then brings up how she's gonna go meet with Brianna. Because Brianna asked her at the end of the last episode for them to like meet up and like chit chat. And Angela was open to it. I think Angela was drunk. I really do, but I digress. She said she's gonna bring her assistant, just to mediate the situation, or just to have someone else there. Because again, with Brianna, you never know. I called her Brianna, not American Black's ex-husband's daughter. Ain't that something? Okay. Anyway, she says that I don't want to have like a friendship with her. I just want to squat the bug and let it alone. Now I know that can sound shady. What I think she means is me and her don't have to be friends, but let's just talk about this bullshit or whatever, get that squashed, and move on. And I think that's a healthy way to move past any issues. Like, we not gonna be friends. Like, that's just not gonna happen because we don't really fuck with each other. We don't have to be at all. Like, we can be around each other and be like, hey, and that's it. So we will see if that ever happens in real life. We then see Egypt go see her dad. Tretch is got a whole confessional. Look at this. I'm like, oh, so he's like on this season. And I wonder if it's because him and Pepper is both touring together. But you know what I'm saying? Tretch is have his own confessional look on there. I'm like, okay, come on, Tretch. And we go see her with her daddy or whatever in the backstage with they like little fans or whatever. It was cute or whatever, but I'm like, girl, I don't care. We then see Titi and Tyran go talk to Tretch, okay, on the tour bus. And they're like, Tretch, Sam wants to propose to Egypt. And this is his face. Well, he can't see. He's like, what? Say what now? Okay. He wasn't too happy about it, but he also, wrong thing, he also wasn't like, oh my God, what's going on? I don't want to do that. No, help me. He was like that. He like, what do you think? Tyran said, I just don't think they should get married right now. I think they should wait like at least a year. And she's like, I think they should wait as well. I think they need to both be more stable. And Trex, you know what? I don't think they should get married right now either. You know what I'm saying? And, but again, proposing don't mean they getting married, but he need to come talk to me first because he has to come talk to me, period. Okay, because I'm a daddy. And I said, come on now, Tretch. So Tretch is more on board with not having the bullshit go down more than Pepper. Okay, but I digress. And that was the whole episode, y'all. So comment below and all that good stuff or whatever. And I will talk to y'all later. I can go to bed now. Peace.